I'm Sander. I'm a partner at EY Parthenon based out of Amsterdam. I lead a practice which we call the Software Strategy Group, which is part of the global EY Parthenon offering. It's a practice that is very much focused on software companies and software investors in helping them navigate and improve either margins or growth rates or technical quality of what they do. And in doing so, we cannot merely rely on what the company tells us. We need to do market research. And actually, the majority of what we use is primary research to better understand market dynamics, market sizing, and get market experts' input actually into the company we're trying to support. So there's a couple of reasons why we do thought leadership publications and analyses. One is staying sort of on top of what's happening in general in the space we're serving. So in this case, the software economy. It's about staying up to date and gathering our own intelligence regardless of a specific client case. And obviously it's important for us to be able to help our clients navigate that market. Second is also to give back slightly to the community, right? And we have a long-standing relationship with Podlock when it comes to both expert interviews, panels, and surveys. And so as a source of primary research. And in that context, we initially reached out to Podlock given recent experience and positive experience on a lot of engagements. The way it worked sort of in phases is that we obviously within sort of the global UI firm, we defined the list of questions that we want to cover and ask to these software CTOs. In Europe, then there was quite a good and iterative process together with the Podlock team to refine that questionnaire, not just in terms of linguistics, but also in terms of the structure and order of things, the kind of questions to ask, and also sort of testing the kind of output we were looking to get from each of those questions. What we liked in particular is that the Podlock team was sort of proactive in also looking at the quality of the data set. So there were some respondents which were either erroneous or not perfect in terms of answers or incomplete. Those were scrapped or removed proactively before our due date of the entire survey. There were new respondents to replace those. And that kind of process obviously helped us meet deadlines in this exercise. The analysis was very convenient. We actually didn't export the data to Excel to run our own analysis. The team used Podlock's dashboard to mine the data, if you will, and come to conclusions and correct ways of visualizing those conclusions. And we only exported the data we needed for the final charts to be in the report. So the Podlock team basically alleviated the team from being required to do some of the hygiene and maybe cumbersome tasks that normally is part of this kind of process. So I very much look forward to working again with Podlock and doing a similar exercise at the same time next year.